like, oh, they give us a shaft, they cut laps. Well,
yeah.
I get it. So we try to make it as equal as we can for them. And let's go racing with these young men and women. That kid took a hard right, and he didn't hit a single person. That was impressive. As we get ready to watch the whole shot, see who comes through. You got to set the table, man. Who is our top 10 guys, man? That's the job of the man, the number one desk.
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
you're right. Well, the guy who grabbed the whole shot, Absher Hall, he is coming in with a Moto 1 win. No shocker there. The Cobra AOT back ride. Boy, he is fast. Who finished second? Cannon Zabajink in the third place spot in Levi, or it was Levi Geis, who finished fourth. Maverick Gershom Lewis. In the fifth place position after Moto number 1, it was Jacob Mariner. In sixth place, we had Cooper Langdon. Seventh place, Talon Rogers. Eighth place was Shannon Tarno. And ninth, Talon Henson. And rounding out the top 10 in Moto number 1 was
Don't worry about
a great rider that was very fast.
Yes, he did.
I will find out.
Number 55 has since taken over the number 1 spot. If you can locate him on your sheets there.
That's Cannon. That's Cannon Zabajink. So it looks like first and second swapped.
Yep,
flip-flop from first moto.
So Absher will slide back to the number 2 spot. The number 55 will jump into the number 1 spot here as we move into the Micro 3 7 to 8. So this is like the last stop, Sean, before you get on the Cobra 65, right?
Yeah, last stop. But a lot of these guys run both classes. Like the two guys that are out front right now, they're also running 7 to 9.
Probably ride the 250 back home as well on the local
probably
stuff.
riding the 250. Yep.
Probably not doing that. Here we go into the sand. We're going to go play in the sandbox. What do you got, Mike? You got a little announcement you need to make?
Yeah. By the way, Mason Dixon was the 10th place finisher. I had to get him in there. I was snubbing him. I didn't want to snub him. We've got race order tomorrow. It's going to be as it has been, but I want to highlight those sight laps. Those sight laps, by the way, they will start at 6:30 a.m. So Loretta Lynn will open us up with Coal Miner's Daughter at 6 a.m. on the dot. We'll do prayer, national anthem, all those things. Going to guess maybe after sight laps. Stay tuned. But bottom line is, this is how sight laps will work tomorrow. 65 cc's get a sight lap. Then 85 cc, then 125s, then you can guess
250.
250. You nailed it, Sean. Could you imagine what's next? Maybe the 450s.
Maybe the 450.
That's it. So 65s, 85s, 125s, 250s, and then 450s. You will each get your sight laps in the morning, and then we'll begin with the third motos, beginning in that race order: Vet 30 Plus, 450B, etc., etc.
I was gonna say
e-bikes, but nope, they'll be in there. Yep.
E-bike 50s. Yeah. That's not going to work. That was a good race for us today, by the way.
That was good.
We had that was our first e-bike race at Loretta Lynn's. We've been developing that bike for 3 or 4 years, and won the race. Finished 4 of the top 6 were Cobras.
Is that the last turn pass there?
Yeah.
What better exciting way to go out than that? There is the number 55 of Cannon Zabojnik out front, and he is Zabajnik.
This is why we got you in here, Sean.
Zabajnik,
yeah. We brought the expert in, Weege. We brought the expert in.
Yeah, he's a little ripper. This kid is the cutest little kid. And then
is he another rider, Dion?
Puts his helmet on, and blood comes out of his eyes. And he's awesome.
Going into Storyland with our 57 and 8-year-old riders. They're a little more aggressive. A little better vocabulary. They know colors and shapes. Things are getting a little easier in school. A little bit of history now.
So speaking of history, Absher Hall is actually Shane Hall's son. If you guys remember Shane Hall from back in the day here.
Yeah, I do remember that name for sure.
Super fast amateur.
Did he ride your bikes? Were they even around then?
Yeah, I think he did. His grandpa, Noel Hall, is running Ab's program now. So.
Man, that helps. You can alleviate a lot of pitfalls, man. It takes a while to kind of figure out where to go in this sport. Having some experience, man, I bet it is so nice to have good folks in your corner. So it's Zabajnik. Ashbur Hall. Here they come right by us, I think. Golly, they're airing out that whole step down right beside us. They absolutely get going on that thing. And then Hall, Gresham, Lewis, Mariner, Rennicker, Taylor, Rogers, Tarno, Brush, and Smith round out your top 10. Looking for some movement on this lap. It's usually first couple laps you see guys come from like 25th to 11th. They bad start, work their way through.
Tate Brush, 7-year-old. One of the only 7-year-olds I know that qualified not just in this class, but also 7 to 9 mod and 7 to 9 stock on the 65. So as a 7-year-old.
That's a tall order for a young kid.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Going back and forth between the bikes, learning the clutch. Like that usually takes a year to kind of figure out a clutch bike.
Yeah.
So intimidating. Like when you talk to kids about I'm nervous about the clutch, or are they just excited to get on a 65?
I think they're excited to get on 65. It's like any step up in size of bike. You know, as soon as a kid starts riding a bigger bike, longer wheelbase, bigger front wheel, you know, it traverses the rough stuff easier, and it's more fun.
Yeah,
they love it.
I totally agree with that. I could see how that would be a thing. Dude, our leader, Zabojnik, doubles into the Ten Commandments.
Proposal going on outside.
Oh, we have a proposal going on outside. Well, did she say yes?
I'm judging
thinking-
by the hug, yeah.
All right. Heck yes, we got it.
A kiss, a warm embrace.
Congratulations, Wes Kane, on that one. She said yes. She said, hey. Wasn't Wes Kane, just kidding. That is who we're watching there, the 36, and that's Mariner and Gresham Lewis. So Mariner on the number 4, the all-red gear. Sean, he was the number 4 rider last year in the same class. Is that what they get to run, that number 4? Is that a different class that he got 4th in?
You know, I
know if you get a top 10 number, you are a returning champ.
You can run that if
Right.
you want to. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Pretty cool. So he must have had a good year last year to get a 4th. So
He must have. I can't remember. He's a fast kid, though. I saw him at the Baja Acres Regional, and he waxed him.
Oh, okay. Is he the one who got 1 million views on that uphill when he hit the rollers? And or was that
No, that's the kid that got the 1 million views on the Moto Playground non-crash down here in the beach. Did you guys see
yes.
that? Where he basically
Stopped.
stopped and went over the handlebars, but not really.
Yeah, it wasn't. But it was.
That's Carter Gray. So he's
69
Carter Gray.
or 96.
He's all about the clicks. That kid is.
That is. And there
Amen.
he's all about the passes, because we got
There
a
you go.
pass here. Gresham Lewis, I believe, has gotten around him. The 36 will hop past. They're playing hopscotch there. Get around Jacob Mariner.
Podium keeps changing.
Watch these kids fly right past us here in the announcer's tower. A big right-hand sweeper. There's Megawatt getting the shot there. He's up on the step-up, just hanging out, just scoping the talent out. That was Megawatt in the camera shot to the left.
Yeah, I got to hand it. I'm coming up here, and I had to deliver some stuff, and I got caught up. Sorry, Mega, I'm calling racing, buddy. But, yeah, Davey said, Mega, can you go out there? And he goes, absolutely, yeah, let's do it.
There he is.
All hands on deck.
There is the 36 as he will jump into a podium spot.
I saw Davey after the e-bike moto, and I thanked him, and he just about to pass out. I think it was a tough moto for him.
A lot of running, a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
It's end of the day. Need some of that Arma hydration, get him all set back up.
Yeah.
Scott Sepkovic was up here getting us all set up.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again, Scott. Arma, they are set up right there on Bender Row. If you had a long night last night, let's just say they can get you squared away.
I was thankful.
These kids didn't have a long night. They were in bed early, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, Sean? 8 o'clock?
You know, some of them are, and some of them aren't. I think
I know.
it's just all.
All the energy in the world at that age. They went up, stagecoach, got him some ice cream.
Yeah, there's
Living their best
some
life.
families are like, you know, you got to stay in the trailer the whole day, and other ones, you know, the kids, I swam in the creek all day long for 12 hours, and then I went out and ran moto.
You know how tired you are? Like when you go to the beach, how
Oh,
tired
my
you are?
God.
Yeah,
These
it's
little
crazy.
dudes, it doesn't matter. They got
Belly flops in the mud.
endless energy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get rid of that energy. Having them cooped up in an RV literally all day when it was raining that's just no way, man.
Miserable.
My kids would go nuts.
I can understand why we want the little guys at the end of the day, but yeah, that's got to be from a parent's nightmare trying to keep them under.
Well, let me
Keep
tell
them
you,
entertained.
just
Yeah.
get out and go get pneumonia or something. Get in that rain. I don't care, man. You got to get out of here.
They couldn't have been at each other any more than us, the adults in here in the announcing tower with each
Sure.
other, right?
Just staring at each
I
other.
mean, yeah. Look at that guy over there.
Number
yeah.
4 laying it in there.
He
Jacob
was.
Mariner, he was committed to that turn. That flagger was in a great aggressive position there. He was ready for action. Bent over like he was about to fire out of the starting blocks of the 4x100.
That's at the end of the day too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's strong. I like it. Can't say enough thanks to our flaggers. I know that we gloss over that sometimes, but man, those dudes have been standing like that guy right there in the sun,
Yep.
just grinding all day, every day. It starts super early. They don't get to cruise in here whenever they feel like it. It's a long day, man, so props to those guys.
I think the lady that sits at the front of the tunnel Holy
Oh, my
moly.
gosh.
Right.
When that
She there
muck
from like 6 a.m. to
till
7 p.m. or
yep,
something?
Yep.
Wow.
Same
Smiles
goes to the
at everybody.
Yeah.
Waves
or
at everybody.
traffic cops, if you will. They're all
Oh,
over the little
mercy.
intersections that were in the rain with a wet hoodie on all day.
I think some of those crosswalks, if you want to call them that, that's probably the toughest job here. I'm just throwing it out there. That's a miserable job. My
Yep.
hat's off
Stop.
to them.
Stop. There's another great battle. We are running out of time. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. That is the 36. It looks like he's going after, is it Asper Hall? He's trying to reel
Yep.
in. He's only, well, it had 7 seconds
Oh, maybe
moments
not
ago, but it should reset.
Cannon is shot out of a
still
cannon
7.
here. 17 seconds. He's really stretched this thing out.
2:37 for him on that time around. 2:39 for Asper Hall. Gresham Lewis with a 2:42. I love looking on the side of that screen, Sean, of all the passes the kids have made. You see the plus and minus numbers.
That is a great.
Isn't that great?
I think
Very
that's
cool.
a Ryan Holiday invention.
That is a fantastic
What
stat.
an awesome deal. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like some kids rolling through 24 passes. Not seeing that quite here. It also shows the negative. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
fall
true.
down the field. That's whatever. But let's see, Tate Boano.
Yeah. Let's see where Tate, number 26, first moto, he finished 25th. So
He's moving on up.
moving up.
There's Talon Henson climbing the charts here. That's Casey Henson's son. Love seeing these second and third generation kids out there following the love. And the parents are so honest, too. They're like, man, we try every sport. I don't want to just do it because I did it. Like, they try
that's
baseball,
good.
football, basketball, and they're like, man, he just keeps coming back to it. And then they're like, well, looks like we got a motocross rider. Same. I think
I love
Christian
it.
Craig said that last night. He goes, man, we have tried everything.
Yep. My favorite's always, we got a few of the, I won't say, well, I'll call them older because they're getting close to my age. GNCC pro guys who've got youngsters, and they're like, I kind of want them to take up golf, tennis, and something else. But every weekend they're at the racetrack, forget it, they're riding a dirt bike.
That's what they know.
That's exactly it. But they're doing the right thing. They're doing it honestly. Like, man, we tried baseball, football, all that stuff. Tried NyQuil. Well, we missed the race, buddy. Sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Looks like we're going home.
That's Maverick Gresham Lewis.
The 36, the red machine.
Oh, he's ripping.
God, it's so hard. Look, he's just back on the bike there,
Yep.
letting that thing track.
Started sticking a little bit. So
It did.
Put his rear end over the fender and hammered it.
Flagger likes what he's seeing there.
Speed. He said, I am speed. I am speed.
2 minutes, 24 seconds remain here as we hit the fourth lap. The white flag is out. In fact, this is the white flag lap. There's Megawatt scoping the boys out on the step up.
Hands on his hips.
Listen, he's telling the kids.
As
That's
they
our
roll by.
impersonation of Megawatt.
I'm glad his hands are on his hips. Means he's not digging kids out of the mud. So.
Exactly.
There Sean makes a good point.
Great four-way battle by the billboards.
Whoa.
Much more rideable than it was earlier when those kids in the 85 Super Mini class. There is the 55. Let's
Cannon on
see.
the last lap. Yeah.
Here we go. We'll pick up our leader. Great job from the guys in the truck to find Cannon. The red gear makes it easy to pick him out as he's slicing his way through the field.
Yeah, he's
Sabajnik on the big left-hand sweep, looking over his shoulder. Watch out, man. Oh, you think he meant to do that?
yeah.
Look at that.
Of course. That was a pro move.
He won a moto here last year as a 7-year-old. He's a quick little dude.
That is. Oh, rider
Rider
down.
go down.
You know, he says, I can't wait to get on my 65. I would be doubling them things right here.
Oh, for sure.
Not going to go over those big ruts there. Let's see here. Turn right. Drag foot. Stand up. Good form. Leg out. Leg back.
Little baby dab right there.
Let it rip. Yep. Double to double. No trouble. Instagram followers to come. All right, man. You got to pick your way through these guys for sure. They're on the inside. There you go. Outside. Stands up good. I'm sure that's like, what do you think is the number one command? Stay on it. Stand up. Like that. Stand up is so popular on the P-dubs. Stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah.
You got to stand up, buddy.
Yeah. So this could be for the win. If we cannot run motos tomorrow in the 50s,
Very important moto. You're
Good
right.
point.
swap moto wins
Yeah.
with Abs Hall, and that would be it. This would be the championship.
The goal is to try to get to those third motos, but if
Yep.
we didn't, we'd freeze the race at 2 motos, and
Yep.
he would be our champion. So, very big moto win for him. See if he
Yeah.
can back it up again. Hopefully, we can get him a third moto tomorrow. He can cement his place here in Loretta's folklore.
Amen.
Where you at, Megawatt? What do you think? Feeling it? You like that? Not really. Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Lord. Let's cut away from that.
Stay down there.
Let's not go to Megawatt again. I believe he just vomited on camera, folks. What do you think, Megawatt? Oh, boy. Just a couple of turns, a few turns remain for this young man.
Look at that, arm in the air.
That's right, a potential championship.
Love it.
Yes, he knows
Little
what's happening.
showmanship there.
Yes.
Yeah, throw that fist up, dude.
Cannon Zabojnik, excuse me. Led it, made one pass. That's all it took.
Yeah.
We're going to get the folks from EMS to our corner to go get Megawatt off that jump. And the rest of the game will file through about 14 seconds back. We should see Ashford Hall. There he is.
There he is.
Number 96. Followed by Beckham Smith, the number 5. Or excuse me, Maverick. Oh, it was.
Beckham
He did
Smith.
make the pass.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoa.
So Beckham Smith, the number 5. Oh, yeah, he's playing spoiler out there. How's
Look at that last lap. Yeah, Maverick Grisham Lewis, a 2:46, about 10 seconds off his normal. And Talon Rogers will finish up 5th. So some late moto heroics here in this Micro 3 7-8 limited class.
I like the micro name, by the way.
I do too. There's a micro wrestling is coming to Nashville tomorrow night.
I'll be there.
They have a micro Ozzy Osbourne to open up.
No, they do not.
I'm not kidding. I heard it on the radio coming in. I'm like, all right, it's like MicroCon, like all the all the micros will be there.
Is this like the down card part of the show then, these guys, or what?
No, no.
Just before the real stuff at Nashville?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bites the head off a tiny bat. A little bat.
So,
Maybe
a butterfly.
A butterfly. Beautiful.
I'm so old that I actually
You remember that?
Well, I went to the Diary of a Madman tour.
Oh,
that's how old I am.
No,
Wow,
that's how
that's
awesome
cool.
you are. That's how awesome you are. Speaking of awesome, your top 3 in that micro 7-8 limited, Zabojnik, Hall, and Smith. That is your podium. Congratulations, young men. You get to speak with Jason Wygant, and we will get ready to toss it down there with all the smiles. Happiest place on earth.
Oh, yeah, and I got the intel. It is Zabojnik. It is Zabojnik. Let's hear it for Cannon Zabojnik. Great job, Cannon. You've been up here on the podium before. You know what's happening. What was the track like, man?
Rough in the sand section and everywhere else it was smooth.
Not bad, huh? For a mud race. Yeah, absolutely. You have fun?
Yeah.
All right. What was first moto like for you?
Easy.
How'd the first moto go?
Good.
So you're having a good week?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want to thank for it?
Mom, Dad, Dane, Gavin, Mitten, Cobra, PR2, 100%, Jetson, Bryson, Matt, 7, Jackson, Trent, Boost, Baba, Papaya, Boat, Rad, Extreme Colors, Mitten Boys, Patrick Thomas, Alma,
Good?
yeah.
It's a heck of a list. Let's hear it for Cannon Zabojnik taking the gold medal in 7-8. Great job, Cannon. Oh, yeah, got to hold that medal up X Games style. I'm going to bring up Abshur Hall. He grabbed the whole shot, and he finished second in the moto. He wanted this one bad. He will end up in the number 2 spot. Great ride by Abshur Hall. Congrats, Cannon. I've got Abshur Hall's whole shot award and silver. And here we go. Let's hear it for the runner-up, Abshur Hall. I got you. Good job, Abshur. First, whole shot, man. How'd you pull that start? How'd you get that done?
Just got a good jump and just held it pin through the first turn.
That's how you do it. How was the rest of the moto for you?
Pretty good. The bike just didn't want to pull out the turns whenever I came out from the first sand section, it would not want to pull there. It just wouldn't want to pull out the turns, and that's why I couldn't really get the 10 Commandments.
Gotcha. All right, you did a good job. You survived. You got second place points, which could be big. You want to thank some people? I know it's a rough one on you.
God for keeping me safe, Carolina Cobra, Cobra Connection, Brett, Tyson, A-Yacht Racing, Scott Goggles, Skull Candy, Coker Pump, PR2, Dunlop, VP Racing Fuels, and everyone that I can think of. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Absher Hall. There you go. All right. Love it. Good job, Absher, coming on up here, giving us a smile. You can keep that. Thank you. That's $100 off of Stasic. You know you'd like one of those. Beckham Smith on the Ryan Dungey look number 5 KTM. Hey, Beckham, I caught this. You had maybe the save of the day going over that tunnel. I thought you were going down for sure. Instead, you just threw the flattest whip ever. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was a little crazy one.
Did you think you were going down?
Yeah.
Good job. How was the rest of the moto?
It was good. I got a good start. Not the best start, but I just made my way up through the pack and I just rode my race.
All right. Who do you want to thank, Beckham?
My mom, my dad, my brother, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, Orange Brigade, KTM, Dunlop Elite, Game Moto, Beast Moto Lab, Lynx, T-Rex, Pro Taper, Fox, and the ice cream cone from Colt Martin. And everybody else, thank you.
Beckham Smith with the bronze in 7 to 8. That's awesome. Okay, one moto to go.